everybody, welcome to another video. Today we got an exciting unboxing. This is the brand new Nerf Elite FireStrike, which is basically the elite version of the Night Finder. This is a really cool blaster. This has been known about for quite a while. When the Hailfire, the Retaliator, and the Rampage came out, the picture on the side showed a kid with a bunch of the new Elite guns on him, including the Elite Jolt and the Elite, what we were calling then the Elite Night Finder. Now, we've already been told by Nerf about a couple of days ago, I think it's been 2-3 days ago, that they were just officially released the FireStrike and the Strong Arm. We haven't been able to find any Strong Arms, however the FireStrike showed up in a couple of our local stores. I managed to find it in one after 3 tries, I think, 3 or 4 tries at different stores. Finally found one, so I picked one up so we can do an unboxing. It's pretty much, like I said, the Elite Night Finder. Comes with a few different, I guess you could say, accessory kind of details on the marker itself, or the blaster, excuse me. So we're just going to go ahead and show you guys the box, advertising the 75-foot ranges. This takes 2 AAA batteries, not AA's, so just a little hint, if you're going to buy one of these and you buy batteries, it's AAA batteries, not AA's. On the back here, just gives a few details about the 3 Elite darts. They have what they call the precision light beam, which is basically just a laser, but it's not as high powered, obviously, because it still needs to be safe. And then it also is pointing out the light beam trigger, which is basically just like a rev trigger on the Strife or the Hailfire or any of those motorized, except for it's for the light. It's not motorized itself. And also on the bottom here, it just advertising for the Strife, which if you haven't checked that out, check out my other videos. I've got videos up on that as well. But we're going to go ahead and take it out of the box, show you guys exactly what you get. It comes with this twine stuff, which is really annoying to open. So we'll go ahead and see if my knife can cut it here. And like I said, it's really tough to open, so go ahead and cut it there. Hopefully down here without knocking everything off the table. And the last one here, the grip. As I said before, this stuff is not easy. Okay, so go ahead and pull that out. There is the FireStrike, and then inside here we have the darts and manual. We'll just go ahead and rip that out. Oops. Okay, so here's the manual all folded up, and the 3 Elite darts. So we're going to go ahead and set the packaging to the side. Pretty standard packaging. Very similar to the Night Finder. So what we have inside here is 3 darts, which is no big deal. For most of you already have those. But the rest of the contents include the FireStrike manual, which just tells you how to operate the blaster and how to install the batteries. Pretty simple stuff there. As well as the blaster itself. Now, this is one thing I wanted to note is very small. If you've seen pictures of this, you may not have noticed it. However, this is a lot smaller than a Night Finder. We're going to go ahead and pull a Night Finder over here. That we've had just sitting around, and this is seriously the size comparison. Okay, that's how much smaller it is. The top, it's shorter, and the pump hand, or excuse me, not the pump handle, the priming handle is smaller as well. If you compare the two, it's side by side, you can see it's a lot smaller. So the blaster itself is a lot smaller, while still claiming to be able to get better ranges than the Night Finder. So we'll have to see about that. But first thing we'll go ahead and do is load up the 2 AAA batteries that you have to purchase yourself. The battery door is on the bottom of the handle, just like the Night Finder. Excuse me. While I throw my batteries around. Okay. So they just set in here like this, just like any other Night Finder, like I keep saying. It's seriously one of the closest things besides a reshell that I've seen from them, kind of like the Strong Arm. It's pretty close to the Maverick, except for it's a little bit different, and we'll go over those differences in a second. But this is really close. So as you can see, the trigger itself activates the light beam, and as you can see, it lights up on the side, which is really cool. I have to be honest, I didn't realize that until I purchased it, and then seeing the gap in there, I figured that's what it was for. But it's really cool. It lights up. Just me, okay. We'll go ahead and load it up here. Has 2 dart holders on the bottom. And one thing I really like, the paint scheme on this is really nice. They've again gone with this kind of diagonal then straight color scheme, which is really cool. I like it a lot better than some of the first 3 Elite blasters. The prime on the thing itself is, I believe, exactly the same as the Night Finder as far as distance. So if we compare the draw length here, it's the exact same, maybe a centimeter or 2 shorter, but it's pretty much the exact same draw length as a regular night finder, so that's interesting. So there's the blaster itself in its full, I guess you could say, capacity, and really it is a lot smaller. The only complaint I can tell right out of the package is the handle is pretty small. It has this kind of extension down here on the end, but still, even with that, it's a little bit uncomfortable. And the trigger itself is very close. It does not pull clear into the grip or anything like that. It's just barely moves maybe half an inch, not even a half an inch, I'd say a quarter of an inch maybe, and turns on the light. So that's kind of a little bit, I guess, cheap in my opinion. I wanted it to actually go into the marker just like a rev switch would. That way it'd be out of your way, kind of. But, I mean, just a little petty thing, I guess you could say. Other than that, we'll go ahead and see what it fires like. Ow, and it hit me. That's pretty good, actually. Getting really nice, solid punch on the wall. Obviously, like I've said in my other videos, the wall is not that far away. That one went really hard. We'll go ahead and fire one of these elites through a regular night finder just to see what we've got. Okay, this is good. This isn't unmodded. I would say, to be honest, they really seem to be getting the same ranges. We'll be doing a range test comparison in a later video between the two, of stock and modified, but it sounds like it's getting maybe a little bit better ranges, but it's pretty close. I would say the range increase is just going to be in the darts more than it is the FireStrike, but that will have to wait till a later video. So overall, I'm definitely impressed. It has the tactical rail on the top, just like the night finder, and pretty much the exact same gun. It's a lot smaller. I really like the feel of it. It really brings it down to more of a scout feel. If the handle was a little bit more comfortable, I'd really enjoy having this as a secondary, because you're going to be able to get a lot better ranges out of these. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to do pretty much the same mods as well. I do see air restrictors are pretty much the same inside, so we'll open this up eventually and see what's inside, and see what modifications can happen to it. But overall, I'd say it's a great little blaster, and I think it's got a lot of potential in it as far as in the future. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as possible. We'll be getting the Facebook page up here eventually. I apologize for the wait, but just been really busy with all the new blasters coming out. So we will be getting that up, and you can leave me questions over there. But for now, just leave them in the comment box below or send me a message, and I'll be happy to get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Leave me a like if you don't mind. Subscription if you really like my videos. I'll be getting a lot more up soon. And check out my other videos if you haven't already. Thanks, everybody, and have a nice day.